Then he goes and he has this famous dream. The dream. What is the dream? The dream is that he sees angels going up and down the ladder. Up and down. It's very interesting. It should have been down and up. First the heaven comes down, and then they go back up. What does it mean they go up? First, the order is incorrect. The answer is there are two kinds of angels. There are angels that God created, and they in the upper world, and they come down to the world on assignment, like to destroy Sodom, or to tell Sarah that she's going to be pregnant. And there are angels that are created by men, by people. When you commit a good deed, a good tzedakah, learning Torah, praying, tefillin, whatever you do, you create angels. It's trillions of angels. From all the actual good deeds that a person creates, those angels can go up and down to the world, but they started in this world because that's where they were created. The power of a Jew to create angels from his good deeds. Or God forbid, negative angels, what we call Malachi Kabbalah, that come and actually testify against him in the time to come. I was created in that day, at that time, from the sin of this individual. It's hard for us to understand the concept, but that's what's written in all the books. And Yaakov Avinu, Hashem comes to him in a dream and he promises him all these wonderful things, and before he goes to sleep, you see there are 10 rocks over there, 12 rocks. And he's about to put his head on the rocks, and the Midrash is telling us something that sounds a little bit strange, that all the 12 rocks, they were fighting who should have the merit that the righteous man will put his head on that rock. Let me ask you a question. If you go to sleep in the desert, in camping, how can you even sleep on a rock? I have a pillow that I bought from Costco. It looked very, very soft. Every morning I wake up with my neck hurt. You know, with this lousy made in China pillow. So, imagine if I had to sleep on a rock, my ears will break. You turn around, you break your nose, you scratch your eyes, I don't know. Sand goes into your ears. Well, who wants to sleep on a rock? So obviously, he probably had a pillow or something that he put on that rock. Okay, no kashya. But then the question is, Hashem saw that every one of the rocks is anxious to support the head of the righteous person. He made a miracle and all of them turned into one. But I don't understand. In the end, you have 12 rocks that were attached to one, and in the end he put his head on one of them, even though they were connected, but in the end one of them got the weight of his head. Not the corner one didn't get anything. So what do we learn from here? That everything that is attached, it's exactly like the center, the corner, it doesn't matter. It's one piece. And it's all equally holy. No problem whatsoever. Okay, very nice. What else? Why he collected the 12 rocks? To put her around his head. Why? That bad animals will not come and eat him up. That's the reason he wanted to put the rocks around. But we have a big problem here, because how exactly the rocks will protect his life? They may protect his head, but if an animal come and eat him from the legs or from the stomach, they will still be dead, no? How is it going to be that you put the rocks around your head and it's going to protect you from the bad animals? Right? Also, when Hashem told you to leave and go to Haran, you already know you have special protection. So what is so worried about it? You have to put rocks around. What is really happening here? The answer, when you have to do something in life, and you want to rely on a miracle. Let Hashem do the job for me. I should not bother. It's not going to work. You have to do some effort. Here I'm making some efforts for security. I'm putting rocks. Hopefully it will help. There's no guarantee the rocks will help. Anyway, it's all Hashem. But I'm doing something. I'm doing a little ishtadlut. Then Yaakov Avinu wakes up and he's terrified. Why is he petrified? Why is he petrified? Because how did I dare to sleep in a place that is the gate to the upper world? The connection from this world to the upper world is that place. That's the gate to heaven. That's what the verse says. It's a verse in the Torah. That's the gate of heaven. How did I dare to fall asleep in such a holy place? But remember, just a minute ago he got all the promises that I love you, I will protect you, you have nothing to worry about. He's ignoring completely all the promises. You have an insurance, you have a guarantee, you have a stamp from Hashem. Your future is secure. I don't worry about myself or my future. I'm worried, how could I have done such a thing? That's all I worry about, not reward and not punishment. Meaning, how could I fall asleep in a shul? I come to the lecture after a whole day working very hard. The speaker is so boring. I'm trying to learn Torah. And 10 minutes later, I fall asleep. No. What do you expect? At least I try to come, no? The question is, no. How you can sleep in a house of God? How can you sleep there? Don't you know the halacha say you're not allowed to sleep there, even to take a little nap? You're not allowed to eat there, you're not allowed to sleep there. You have to go with the full respect over there. So, what bothers him right now is, how could I have the nerve to fall asleep in the house of God? A few years ago I explained that the world has 3 different levels. Everywhere in the world is level 0. You walk in New York, you walk in Brooklyn, you walk in Texas, or in Japan, or in China, in Europe, everywhere you go, it's level 0. You walk in Tel Aviv, level 0. The whole world has a mark. What's the mark? 0. Okay. Then you have the upper world. What's the mark over there? 50. There's one place in the world that has a mark of 25. Not 0 and not 50. What is it? The Moriah Mountain. The gate of heaven. This is where the temple was. That's where the Akedah was. That's what it means when Abraham said to Ishmael and to the other kid, to the servant, שבו לכם פה עם החמור ואני והנער נלכה עד כה. מה זה עד כה? Does not have any meaning in Hebrew. נלכה עד כה. He should have said נלכה עד שם. We will go to there. נלכה עד כה. There's no meaning. כה is numeric value 25. Half is 20, 8 is 5. We are going to a special place. This mountain is different than the rest of the world. Everywhere else in the world, the holiness level is 0. This place is already one leg in this world and one leg in the upper world. And that's what the verse is saying. The ladder, the legs of the ladder is on the ground. And the top of the ladder is in heaven. And the angels are going up and down. Meaning the middle of the ladder, which is the Moriah Mountain, is 25.